Hey, it's Nathan from MuayThai30.com, and I'm here at Throwdown Training Center with Chaz Mulkey. He's training for his fight against Ken Tran, May 14th, Lifeline Promotions. How'd you train for the fight been going?
Really good, man. Working on my conditioning a lot more for this fight, so just feel on point. Same good partners that I always have: Kevin Ross, Sean Yarbrough, John Wood. So training's been going great.
Now, originally for this fight, you're talking about bringing in certain East Coast fighters because you made some comments about the East Coast, especially more specifically New York Muay Thai, earlier in the year. I heard you got offered a fight over there. I mean, how's your whole feeling on the New York Muay Thai scene? Has it changed? Do you want to retract any of those comments or anything?
No. I feel the same way as when I made the comments then that I do now. You know, I did get offered a fight with Chris Romulo, or however you say his name. I told him 55 to 60. That's my fight weight. He didn't want to take it. Told me to come up to 65. So then they offered it to Sean. You know, that sucks for him. He probably should have taken the 60 fight. So, you know, I'll fight anyone at my weight, 55 to 60. You know, he didn't want to take it. He called me out and he didn't want to take the fight at my weight. So, you know, I don't have anything to prove to him. So if he wants to come show me up or prove me wrong, he needs to come down to my weight and meet me.
Now, based off of the previous comments, people that were saying that Muay Thai is more than just throwing elbows in a fight, you know, it goes beyond that. It's more like a spiritual, things like that. Kind of what's your response to that? I mean, do you really feel that it's not true Muay Thai unless you're throwing elbows?
No. I mean, you can't change the rule of a sport and call it the same thing. It's not how it works, all right? If we're playing basketball and we said we're not going to dribble anymore, we're just going to run up and down the court with the ball, will we still call it basketball? No. It makes no fucking sense whatsoever. Muay Thai is spiritual, but we're not going to take away from the sport and the tradition and call it the same thing. They're fighting K1 rules, you know, let's fucking call it what it needs to be called, all right? It's not Muay Thai.
Now, you refuse to fight in non-full rules fights, correct?
Absolutely.
Now, what's the reason behind that?
Muay Thai is what I want to do. I'm a Muay Thai fighter, so I'm going to fight Muay Thai rules. That's what I want to do. I don't train to fight K1 or modified rules. I want to fight Muay Thai. You know, that's what I love to do, and that's what I can do, so I'm going to do it.
And now you're fighting Ken Tran at Lifeline Promotions. Now, how much you know about Ken Tran?
Not a lot. I've seen some video. You know, he's explosive. He's got good boxing. He's quick. You know, it'll make for a good fight. You know, I'm happy that I'm gonna get to fight him. I've seen some video of him over in Thailand. He fought a pretty decent guy and knocked him out. So, you know, it'll definitely be good for my resume. So.
Now, as far as training for this fight goes, you're coming off a big win against Doug Edwards. Now, do you feel any extra pressure to follow that up with another big win, another knockout?
No, you know, I fight the fight, man. You know, I don't have the greatest record in the world. I'm 4-4 right now, and I mean the main reason for that is because all the fights I've taken have been really hard. You know what I mean? They've been against top-level guys, so you know, I'm not fighting to, you know, build up my record in any way. I don't care about my record. I'm fighting to figure out what level I'm at and, you know, where I'm valid in the Muay Thai game. That's why I take the fights that I do. There's been probably 6 or 7 fights when people are like, you know, why did you take that? You know, it doesn't make sense. You know, you've got 3 fights, you're fighting a guy with 60 fights. You know, that's what I want to do. I want to make my mark in the sport and be relevant. And I think that you do that by taking hard fights and taking fights against people that are supposed to be better than you. That's the main reason why I have no desire to fight in New York. I'm not going to fight anyone out there that's going to do anything for me. None of those guys are that well known or going to bump me up in WBC rankings at all. And it's not full rules out there. I got offered to fight on a show from Justin Blair,
Friday Night Fights promoter.
He called me and he was like, well, I guess you got your wish. You're going to get to fight out here. I have no fucking desire to fight out there. I don't want to fight out there. It's the last place that I want to fight. It's not going to do anything for me. So, you know, that's pretty much what I think about all of that.
Now, you're going to be heading to Thailand with Kevin Ross after your fight. Yeah. You plan on fighting out there?
Yep, absolutely. Already talked to the managers at the camp. They said they should be able to get me a fight at Lumpini or Raja, you know, which is really cool. But I mean, you know, a lot of people act like just because they fought at Lumpini or Raja, they're hot shit or whatever. Most people can fight there, but it's going to be at 9 a.m. in front of nobody. So, you know, I'm definitely not going to play off that thing that I'm fighting at Lumpini or whatever. I hope to get a tough opponent wherever I fight, and, you know, I'm just excited that I'm going to go over there for the experience and get to see true Muay Thai and where it came from. And, you know, I'm going to get to go over there with a great training partner, go to a great camp at Sip One Shot.
Now your prediction for your fight with Ken Tran, can you give us one?
I don't really like to do predictions. All I can say is that, you know, I know he's a game opponent. I am as well, so it should make for a good war. So, you know, expect another hard, good fight out of me.
We'll look forward to your fight on May 14th. Best of luck to you, Chaz.